with us. Dakota, you've been hunting with us for like about a week now, and you're pretty cool, so figured why not?
High praise coming from Cameron.
Thank you.
So,
Very cool.
I know we've been kind of
So-
alternating between World, Rise, and Generations Ultimate.
Yes.
I wanted to play Rise today because I still have quests that I don't have check marks on. But I'm
Okay.
open to doing whatever. I literally need Advanced of Storm and Fire, Advanced Scaredy Cat, and then whatever event quests we have, and I'm done. So if anyone has anything they want to do first, feel free to post. And if you're seeing us on stream, hopefully, I guess, Tom, can you confirm the sound's coming through and you can see the lobby ID? It's full right now, but if room opens up, feel free to join.
Yeah, I can switch out with you, Tom, if you want to get quests done. Like, I'm just here to hang out more than anything. So.
All right, yeah, I'll just hang out on voice chat then.
Okay, I can switch off with you.
I don't
If you want
have.
to get stuff done.
Don't have. I only have Rise.
That's all right.
Also-
Good thing,
Cameron-
good thing that you joined up tonight then. I'm eventually gonna get some of these jokers into fighting some of the elder dragons in World, but I don't think they realize how much of a hurting they're in for.
I mean, I have a pretty good idea. just from
Osprey's
the
been
standpoint
soloing
of-
everything so far.
Oh, really?
Well, I did until we hunted together, and then I got distracted by Legends Arceus, which I have to say, Cameron, if
No,
you
we're
feel
not
the
allowed to
need-
talk about that game tonight.
We're not allowed to talk about that game. Interesting.
No, I'm kidding.
Interesting
What's
reaction.
up with Legends
Um,
Arceus?
I heard there's Pokemon in it.
If you are gonna if you feel the need to have everything checked off,
That's a big
You're gonna
reason
get
why
little-
I haven't picked that game up.
Oh
you're
boy.
gonna be spending a lot of time checking things off.
hmm
Because so for the Pokemon research pages, to quote complete the entry, so basically they have enough data to finish writing the Pokedex for that Pokemon. You just have to complete 10 points worth of research tasks. However, there is the option for 100%ing the page. Well, 100%ing the research tasks. So I could see Cameron wanting to get check marks on every
If
single.
Cameron stares at an unfinished page or objective long enough, he will eventually want to do it.
It just bothers me a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then there's a
it's
bunch
almost
of side
guaranteed.
quests too.
Yeah.
Bunch of side quests, and then there's 242 Pokemon, depending on which games you have save data in. So clarification: none of the Pokemon you get from having you can get due to having save data in other games. None of those are required for like end game stuff. They're not required for completing the Pokedex or any of that. They are considered basically mythics off by themselves, sort of thing.
Gotcha. All right, what are we doing? Kushala and Teostra?
And Teostra. Yep.
Maybe should I have picked an easier one for us to
No. That's fine. Why not?
dust off the cobwebs with?
I'm ready.
And my controllers are. It's not working.
Oh, are you still
Yeah.
having drift problems?
So I ordered some new ones. They don't come till Friday.
That's frustrating. I know,
Oh,
Nate,
boy.
you and Tom, you had some drifty controllers, right?
Yeah. When Tom packaged up everything, I had a couple boxes laying around. So we packaged our stuff together, and we just recently got them back. They actually came back pretty fast. It just took us forever to actually like coordinate. They're like, yeah, I'll give you my stuff to send it in when you get a chance.
I'm gonna
But
get
we're
some.
back now.
Yeah, I'm
you're gonna get-
grabbing some bugs. Not
I'll get a
bugs,
bunch.
Yeah.
birds.
Birds.
Not any.
Bird.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
Nah, they're all right. They're all
You all got wings. You're all the same.
yeah. I don't recognize a difference. I guess I just grabbed a bird. I just got a fire beetle, so that is at least one bird. Ooh, shiny. Oh fuck! random Kushala part.
Already?
Just hanging out.
Yeah, it was.
It was just shedding a scale or something.
Yeah.
So I have to say, hearing "ooh shiny" takes on a whole nother meaning when you've been running into shinies in Pokemon Legends.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Did they have an increased encounter rate of shinies in?
So there's a few things you can do to increase
Hey,
your
NoobTube, how's it
shiny
going?
chance for specific Pokemon. And then outbreaks increase that, but the reason you get a lot more shinies in this one is because you're essentially shiny checking all of the wild Pokemon you come across.
You can see them
Ah.
in the wild, and you can see if they're shiny before you fight them.
Okay.
Yep. So like I've been running around and all of a sudden I'll get the sound effect where it's like, oh, what color am I? I am lost because I don't know what color. Okay, I'm yellow.
You're yellow.
No? Okay. Yes. Ooh, I found an easy way to check. I forgot. I can go based off of the color my
Your doggy.
Almute is yeah, on the list of names.
Well, Kushala just found me. I have not engaged yet, but
I'll head over that
I'm
way.
trying to-
if anybody wants to join me,
Yeah.
Well, I found Cameron. But basically I'll be going along and I'll get this sound effect of, oh hey, there's a shiny nearby. Like they did a good job of making it clear when you're gonna like when there is one nearby if you have the sound on. There's a visual, but that's a little more, it has to be focused the right way.
Is there a way in the game to cycle an area's Pokemon really quickly
How do you mean?
to make them like respawn?
So some just automatically respawn.
If you like walk far enough away and come back.
Not walk far enough away. Like if you capture one, or knock out one, another will sometimes respawn in its place to completely reset. And this is actually nice for shinies. You have to go all the way back to town, from what I understand. Whoop. I think I ticked off the dragon a little bit.
ugh.
But like if you see a shiny, you can manage to go back to camp and like restock if you need to, and then come back and deal with the shiny.
Gotcha.
Should I bring over the other? Oh shit, he's right there. Yeah, should I bring?
Teostra? I don't know that I've seen
Only
them
if you're
turf
riding
war. That'd be
Yeah.
kind of cool.
I don't know if they have a turf war.
Poison. He's got the black wind up.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Not
If anyone's
Teostra, Kushala.
I did not bring any poison.
I
didn't.
brought my Teostra stuff, not my Kushala stuff, because I am a silly boy.
No, I was supposed to bring it.
I don't know if I like this new attack he's got. His like dragon pounce thing.
Oh yeah, I noticed that he's got some red lightning going on. I was like, he doesn't have that normally. That's not right.
Kushala's got a brand new look.
Mm-hmm. Ow. Ow. What?
Throw a bomb if my controllers let me. And just kind of bounce back off.
Let's see.
Solely room for doing a combo.
He's leaving.
Where is he going? All right.
Looks to be. Where? I don't know where you went. Up and over.
Right there, I see him. I
Yeah.
think that's him.
Yeah, he just went up the hill. We're fine.
We're fine. It's okay.
Fine. It's fine. We got this all under control. What I need to do is stop dicking around with this one move that I learned that I'm using the insect glaive right now, and there's this move where you like do this like twirl behind your back, like midair thing that if you hit on the last one, it keeps you up in the air, and then the more times you hit him with it, and then you go into this like wyvern dive, wire bug attack. It like adds up the total damage and does more damage the more times you hit him. So I've been like trying to do a high score on that with him, but it's not a good time. I'm not good enough with it.
Well,
Oof.
that's what practice is for.
Right?
I feel
But
you
I'm
there,
like-
Nate.
My brain is centrally focused on trying to pull off this one move this one time. So I've been like suboptimally performing because I can't. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot.
Tigrex over. I'm
Ooh.
gonna try.
I don't know if
Okay.
my
I got
restream is
out.
just behind, but it looks like Cameron's just sitting in the tent.
Sorry, I had to go help Hannah with something.
No, no, you're good. I was just giving you shit. I didn't know if you were busy doing something or not.
Cool.
I'm always busy.
There he is.
I just realized I can't see chat at the moment. I will have to fix that next time. I'm not trying not to get killed by a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I think so
Yeah.
far just YouTube has popped in and said, "Hey,
Yeah, I have stream up now. It's just NoobTube saying what's up. What's up, NoobTube? Just NoobTube.
just
Get out of here, NoobTube.
special." You know,
Wow.
Yeah.
reloading
Ooh.
it.
Woof.
Cameron's in full-on troll
Sass
mood today,
mode.
apparently.
Yeah.
How do I get it? Might right with me. Right this way. Here we go.
Oh, if Cheryl pops on, I have a really cool D&D story to share.
We
Oh,
got a
awesome.
bunch of cool
Let's-
D&D
Thanks.
stories to share.
Me too.
Do we want to wait for Cheryl,
Oh.
or do we just want to
Yeah.
talk about D&D and then she can go fuck herself?
Wow. You're in full sassy mode tonight.
I think
Yeah.
I hate our audience. There, I
You
said
might.
it.
Oh.
It's part of
So
the appeal.
why do you still do this if you hate
Yeah,
the audience?
exactly.
Force of habit. I started something, I can't finish it. It's a problem.
He developed a hobby which has no end. There's no completion.
Oh, here's a shiny.
That sounds like
Whoa.
Tigrex over. Where's he? Right.
oh, if I can get
Ow.
the atomic box in here, the atomic
Dude
box
slapped me.
had a funny characterization of one of the things that happened.
Oh, I'm really excited for 2 weeks. The next time we play, I'm hoping the Atomic Fox can make that session because that's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what happens with this character's history with this whole thing.
Right around the corner. That sucks. Like he ran.
Dakota, how have you been playing more Animal Crossing rebuilding?
Actually, I started doing a little bit yesterday. I've just been actually trying to get the villagers that I wanted, and I only got one. And then I,
Oh, run!
Run? Oh, gee. Oh, yeah, huh?
Oof.
I couldn't get out, but I survived, and that's what
Yeah, I'm
matters.
surprised no one's died yet.
Hey, give me a little credit.
Yeah, knock on wood.
I was mostly referring to myself.
Okay, that's fair. That is a surprise.
Dakota,
It's
what
like, hey, go
villagers
easy
are
on
you-
me. Throat!
What villagers are you going for?
I'm gonna do, an Asian style island. I love Marcel. He's one of my favorite ones. He's just, oh man, did he throw it? No, it's right. And I'm probably gonna want to get Zucker and maybe who else?
You'll have to. I'm curious to see what, because you mentioned you restarting your island because of the position of certain features. Do you have an optimal okay, if it's this far out, then that's good. If it's this far out, then that's not good.
I want the resident services as far away as possible from the airport. And I only learned a month ago I always thought when I was doing my islands that you only have an option of 4 maps, and I'm completely surprised because I like, oh, you have an option of like 60 or 40 or something, but you just have to keep closing out the game.
I got some grilled cheese.
Oh, hey, Cheryl. Welcome.
Cheryl's here.
We have some D&D
Oh,
stories
hey.
for you today. Good thing you're here.
So I think I lucked out, Dakota, in that I'm very happy with my layout as is. But I wonder if that's just because I'm not decorating as intensely as you are. If I was trying to do more of that, if I wouldn't be as happy with my island layout.
Yeah, I'm really detail oriented with it. I'm like really I went crazy with doing it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about restarting just because it's been so long and my island has turned into such a mess. But yeah, if Cheryl is here, and I can't see chat yet.
Yeah,
so
Cheryl,
I
unfortunately you
apologize.
missed all the D&D stories, so...
No, he's kidding. We actually were saving them for you.
Yeah.
So. Plus, I'm
uh,
curious too. I want to know.
So, Icewind Dale, we were on our way to a ship to try to find somebody's professor orb.
Where's my oh my god.
What?
Oh,
Anyways,
I don't
on a
think
ship.
And we hear
A wreck.
noises in there. Yes. There's marks like a gargantuan creature ripped a hole in the ship. And we see a treasure hoard. So we're getting ready for a potential fight, and it turns out there's a troll in there.
Oh shit!
Just a nice troll, no big deal.
No big deal.
Here's the thing, though. We're up above. All of us have some sort of range, and a bunch of us have fire. So we start off with the Atomic Fox's character creating a bonfire centered on the troll. So the troll starts burning right off the bat.
And then another
Hell
player
yeah.
webbed it down, so it was basically stuck against the bonfire while they burned it down. It was pretty awesome to watch.
And then, like, I got a couple of firebolts in. It tried climbing up out of the hole a few times to get to us.
They had
So you
flaming
Spider-Man
sphere.
this thing.
Yeah, they had flaming sphere, so they could like push it back down in the hole by knocking into it while it's in the middle of a climb.
Get back in the fiery water.
Yeah. Oh fuck!
Oh, our first man of the night, not me.
Ha! That's a
Man,
surprise.
I'm
1v3
gonna
three
take some
monsters
comfort in a little bit of grilled cheese that my wife made me.
Oh,
Oh, lucky man.
my husband.
When
God.
my friend read, he started saying on the stage, "My wife," like Borat.
Oh no.
Oh my god, you're.
During the
Darn.
wedding ceremony?
Oh my god, yes, yes. Everybody was like busting up laughing. I was like, oh,
Oh,
gosh.
no time wasted.
I guess at least
No
they had a
time.
good time. That would have been a
Yeah, I guess if
for,
it's a
for
joke
a lot
to
of
them,
people
that's fine.
that might be a problem. Yeah.
Actually, the girl, the lady is a streamer for Animal. Well, it's for a lot of things now, but she got kind of blew up during COVID. Weird.
Oh really?
Yeah, and so they're like a punk rock couple. That's why it was like whatever.
Oh, that's
you know?
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Oh,
dope.
he's got the black wind up. Anyone got poisons?
You know what? I was
cannot with
just
this
back at
weapon.
the camp. That would have been such a good
you didn't do it.
opportunity for me to.
Dang thing. Oh god.
So yeah, so Osprey was telling about how the party's about to TPK.
So,
Totally.
But anyways, it gets better. Well, not 100%. But we kill the troll, and these kobolds are like, "Oh, thank you so much." And the Atomic Fox's character has become convinced that the kobolds have the professor orb we're looking for, and I think kind of wants to just terrorize some of the kobolds.
Oh, they're fighting. They're
Oh
fighting.
yes.
turf war!
Okay, I'm gonna stand back and just watch.
Yeah, and I put
Ooh,
a
those are some big numbers.
Steel
Yeah.
cage ladder match.
Whoa,
Oh, cool. I guess
Nope.
I'm gonna ride this puppy. All right.
Teostra's coming after me.
Rathla Rosa.
Leave
so-
my friends alone.
Hello, Rathla Rosa.
oh, that's
But
poison.
basically, the Atomic Fox's character just starts trying to burn down the door. They have too much water and keep putting out the fire. So just Eldritch blasts the door open. And then Vire steps in and I was like, okay. You say it's not in here, so I'll check the treasure pile. If it's not in the treasure pile, we'll come back and look for it. But if you don't interfere, we'll leave you alone.
Yes, the party chose not to check the giant pile of treasure first.
Oh, yeah.
I was very confused by that choice.
It's a red herring.
I think it was a cool character moment.
I have a question. I'm gonna interrupt.
No, you're fine. What's the question?
Should I bring a poison smoke bomb or poison meat?
I would
It
say
probably won't
poison
eat
smoke bomb would be better.
Yeah,
But
the meats tend not to work that well. Oh fuck, where are you going?
mhm.
They used to only be for like Tigrex and one other monster, I think.
Yeah,
I
pickle.
never used them.
Tigrex and Devil Joe, yeah, really were the only
Yeah.
ones that did anything with them. It doesn't feel like they've gotten any better about it.
I don't think so. I mean, unless there's like other ones that use them as well.
Can you
Right.
can you put one of these into a trap and attack it? I know you can't.
They're
capture
both
it.
Elder Dragons now.
Yeah, no, they don't. Traps don't work on them at all. Anyway, Osprey, you were saying?
There was a little bit of logic behind the terrorizing the kobolds, from what I understand, but that's not my thought process to share.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so they were like, oh yeah, our dragon boss basically came in and asked us to watch a new horde.
Tell Nate the name because he might recognize the name.
Honestly, I forgot the name.
It's Arbitrary.
Oh, that does sound familiar.
So the reason I forgot the name is because Cameron doesn't pronounce it the same way twice.
Oh, really?
It's got too many vowels in it.
Got nearly all of them.
Yeah, the only one it's missing is an O.
Jumps for poison.
How
All right.
lost am I?
I hope
There
it
we
won't-
go.
Very. But yeah, that's why I can't remember the name, is because it's not consistently said.
I don't have the confidence to like stick with one. I need to next session I need to like look it up and just say it like 20 times and stick with it. Alright, how do I not die right now? Alright, I'm
By getting good.
Yeah.
Turn
Poison.
off
Yeah.
the console. You wouldn't technically die.
Uh-oh. Oh,
So
yeah.
people have been talking about how the
Uh-oh. I'm stuck.
so there's a part in there are parts in Pokemon Legends where you have to like dodge around and throw balm things at frenzied Pokemon. And try not to die. And I had a fair amount of trouble with those parts, and some people are like, if you've played Monster Hunter, those parts are easy, and I'm sitting there going, I beg to differ.
I definitely fell down like the world's deepest hole. So I am.
We'll see in a
gonna be
minute.
Yeah. Like I just went around. I just tried to go around this corner, and be like, oh, I just need to sharpen up a little bit, and then proceeded to take one step off of like my camera angle, and then fell down about a mile.
It happens.
Yeah, I was
Ooh.
trying to wire bug out of that combo from Kushala, but just it wasn't working. But yeah, no, like I had trouble with those mini fights, and I'm not sure how I feel about those being in Pokemon, because part of what I've always liked about Pokemon is a certain amount of being able to just relax and think things through rather than having to just react intensely.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not quite sure how I feel about that.
Oh, I fucked that up. I thought if I launch one monster to another, I can change.
It usually
the
does, but he
rise.
was already down.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
I'm noticing a
Alright.
pattern.
The riding, honestly, since playing like the other Monster Hunter games, I've really forgotten how the riding works.
That and it just changes between games anyway. Okay.
You know what I should have done when I was at camp? Pulled up Restream.
Oh, I was gonna say grab some poison stuff.
And I don't have a lot of poison stuff really. This gun can't shoot poison ammo.
I don't think my did anything.
That's not where I want to go. I want to go yonder.
I'm lost, but I found Nate.
Well, that doesn't mean you're not lost still.
I said I'm lost, but
There
I didn't
you are.
fail.
You windy asshole.
So is Kushala Deora now just a fart dragon?
Better believe it.
I like Kushala now in Rise more than I did in World. Fuck, I hated Kushala in World.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Because
should
in
I be
World,
worried?
the wind resistance is way stronger. Even if you have the, like... Because you can't fully get rid of it, but you can build for wind that, like, reduces it. But in World, he's so much harder to get closer to.
Yeah,
That's
Because if
true.
you have... I tried him with dual blades, and with dual blades, like... You have no real defensive options of getting in close is dangerous. And with charge blade, you have a shield, but you're also a lot slower, so if you want to do major damage to even, like, interrupt him, you just have to time it exactly right. So you're either too fast or too slow, or too squishy.
So these
I
are
hate
problems,
getting
and these are problems of just two gunner to understand.
Yeah, that is true. Gunner against Kushala
I don't know.
is probably some of the best.
As a bow main in World, Teostra and Kushala are some of my least favorites to fight, just by the fact that they actually have like a full body shield that if it's up, it repels all of my all of my arrows.
I haven't really seen that so far with this one in Rise, but I don't know. If
Oh
it's
yeah,
still
no,
going
Rise.
on.
I think all bets are off on Rise. So they kind of revamped everybody. God,
But
this
yeah,
guy's
the
freaking
Atomic
guy.
Fox actually had a funny characterization of the troll's reaction
Oh yeah.
yesterday, but she's in the other room, so
I hope my chewing is not too loud on stream.
I haven't even noticed.
Well, now I'm
deal.
aware of
haven't.
it, and now it bothers me. Not allowed.
Can't unhear it now.
Hey, blue skull, we're getting there.
Nice. Cheryl's asking, how is Infernal Travel?
It sucks.
Do either of
The
my
DM's a
players
jerk.
want? Yeah, I bet.
It's
But
like
do any of the,
hallway in
of-
Mario 64.
Just
goes on
forever and ever and ever.
around.
Honestly, so our last session was pretty sweet. The last two sessions we've been doing. You got to remind me the name that you call it because I.
So, Cameron for his birthday, like tradition in my games that I've played in or at DM, is that if it's your birthday, you get to request either a birthday monster or at least a birthday encounter. And Cameron requested a facsimile of Gorka Morka, which is a like Mad Max vehicle to vehicle combat
Warhammer
from
40K.
the Warhammer 40K universe. So I gave him a equivalent of that using the Infernal War Machines from the module of Descent into Avernus, and I called it Vruma Druma, or Vruma Duma. Sorry, yeah. And these guys got challenged like some punk bitches because they had a little kerfuffle with another band earlier on in the campaign, and they didn't know they were a band. But now that they are an official entity, that can now be challenged by this ritualistic combat among different war bands. And so they just got finished with their vehicular homicide.
And we won.
Yeah, you guys won, and you guys got some new teammates because if you guys lost, you were gonna become homeless and be friendless to everybody. And then if you guys win, you guys get to basically take captives.
He's sleeping here.
Yep.
Okay.
Who's
Anybody
got
have
the
bomb?
biggest hit? I've got bombs.
My hit requires a lot of mini hits to build up, so probably not me. Let's see. We got dual blades. We really don't.
I guess it's me.
Hey, Cameron, you might be it because everybody else is like very like continuous damage versus burst damage.
All right, here we go.
Alrighty.
Much
Fuck.
easier in Rise with either.
I got the hit, but definitely blew myself up. Just
Way
a
to
little.
go.
It doesn't do much damage when you blow yourself up.
Yeah.
Luckily.
It just interrupted my. I was trying to play a song. I should have played the song first, and we would have had the earplugs.
Oh, fuck.
For anyone in chat, what is your current main weapon? I feel like a lot of people have been switching it up recently.
Very
that
true.
goes for people in chat as well as everyone on the call.
Yeah, I'm getting back into the insect glaive.
Fuck.
I'm digging light bow gun.
Yeah, I noticed someone was doing a bow gun earlier. I could see all the sticky shots up
I would
underneath
say I'm
the
going to
wings.
do LBG and then I just don't. I already have to study enough to try to like maximize how much like different stuff there is with gun lance and all my other weapons. But with bow gun, it's like there's just so much more.
Wrath of Rosa says heavy bow gun.
Wrath of Rosa, you
Bow gun's
deviant.
cool. I'll get into that. I always want to
You
do light bow
delinquent.
gun because I always like lighter guns, but I feel like heavy bow gun would be cool.
Well, I feel like if you're using the light bow gun, your game becomes a third-person shooter in a more traditional sense.
Yeah, which I actually like. I do like that because I feel like once you get into the groove and you know the weapon well enough, it's just a matter of staying in range and shooting at certain parts, which I like. But the amount of work you do outside of combat is
Why don't you just die already?
tools and stuff.
Away from the land.
Alright, I need a sharpen.
The hardest part for swapping for me has been I have to, like, my controls are slightly different with the light bow gun.
All right, that guy's slain.
Beautiful.
Oh.
At least get your
Nice.
carves in because we still got to fight the full Teostra for the most part.
And there's already golden. Eat Moxie. Did.
Say that again,
Okay.
Dakota?
The Moxies, if somebody passes out, you know.
Moxie will save you from a big hit that would normally have killed you, but it only happens once. If
Yep.
you want to like prevent, get an extra feint, you want insurance, I believe.
Not an option, unfortunately,
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
NoobTube says greatest sword, which makes me think that him and Cameron are the same person.
All great swordsmen are one and the same.
They all get together on
You should just call
Tuesdays
it
and
Guts from
Cameron,
Berserk, which is what it really is.
NoobTube, Zorro, Jesus,
oh god.
Artorias.
Artorias,
Who else? Who else has a cool big sword?
Alucard.
Cloud, I guess.
Yeah, Cloud.
Yeah.
Well, Alucard doesn't really have a big sword.
He has
Doesn't
a long
he?
sword.
I thought he has
can-
like.
he
He has a,
He can wield the Astok, which is like I think the biggest, like the longest sword in
yeah, his is long and skinny, where Cloud's is short
Link.
and fat.
the like European vampires.
Only if it's big Goron sword.
Well, Zelda gets the biggest.
Breath of the Wild.
She's
has
gotta
that,
save the
I love
princess.
the Goron like hammer swords. That's so cool.
Get
One-
Teostra left. I
One-handed,
was like,
one-handed weapons for this game and for Zelda make you slow. It does more damage, but it makes you slow.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Go
You-
figure.
you really gotta. With greatsword especially, like in the old games, that charge time was like measured in multiple seconds. It definitely, I think I was my best at the game when I was using greatsword because it prevented me from being greedy. Like, I just had no other choice. But now I can be a greedy, greedy little boy.
I find the opposite with Hammer. I get greedy just because I'm just trying to do as much damage as quickly as possible so I can knock him down and then keep going.
It's like,
Well,
oh,
otherwise,
I can
like,
do
I'm,
big
like,
bonks
constantly
and
bleeding.
run around.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say the hammer's like surprisingly mobile. It's not.
Yeah.
It is. It's one of those where it's also like it's just like Dark Souls and any other Monster Hunter game where it's all about timing. Because I find myself showing up late for hits or like just missing. Whereas I think it's just a matter of like if you like think a second ahead, you're like really mobile and you can get around.
I
If
think
you're just like a second off, you're late.
I've seen a few things that refer to light bowgun as easy mode in this game.
It's. I mean, it's not easy mode, but the light bowgun's ability to apply status effects, very very quickly. Pounced.
I like that though because it's much more of like a the combat might not seem as varied, but you have to change up like what gun you're using for like what like elemental ammo types or like
Yeah.
status.
And each game has something like that. I remember in the third generation, it was the Brachidios bow. It like you could stack blast so fast, and blast didn't have like a
Blast was
resist
so
build up
overpowered
yet.
back in the third gen.
Yeah. So you could just like perma stagger monsters. But
I miss
even
Blast.
when like I say that, like that's a bit of an exaggeration. It's not as easy as just like mashing the button.
Right.
What did I just drink?
But yeah, like I don't have enough light bowguns to swap between yet, but
Yeah, you really just need to, like with bows, especially in the old games, you had to make as many bows as you could possibly afford because each one of them did different elemental damage and then also had a different shot pattern. It would either be like rapid spread or pierce, but they would be different at different charge levels. So, like, any one bow, unless it was a very special bow, would all have different patterns based on the charge level you gave it. So you'd have to use different charge levels depending on your proximity. There's a lot of things to like. It was a chess game pretty much every time you shot, unless you had a bow that had like pierce all the way through, so you could always know that you're gonna do pierce shot no matter what.
yeah, so like there's a
God, it
certain
was
amount
hard.
of variation in which ones you can.
Oh no!
Damn.
Cameron!
I was
that
like
all
just
what
about to heal
happened?
myself. That was the third one. My bad.
Oh boy.
You
Which
were
one
two
did I
of the
do?
faints. You were two of the faints.
Mhm.
I was the third. So.
I have to go back and look at our footage. I feel like when we stream, whoever is the point of view.
Of you is gonna die the most.
Yeah. I wonder if that's like statistically true.
I think
Nope.
it is.
Interesting. Possible.
Okay. We're just
Right.
like smashing quests, so let's do something easy and just like
Tom,
build-
you want to
build the
switch me
confidence
out?
back.
I can.
Yeah, here I'll switch out. I'm gonna go get food real quick, and I'll be right back, and I'll observe.
Okay. Yeah, let me join the lobby really quick. I wish it did the thing that World did,
Yeah.
where you could have like people waiting that weren't in the main pour.
Mm-hmm.
All
right.
Ooh,
gonna leave this to
the
the lobby.
Elsenaries are back.
Meowcenaries. Forgot about them. All right. I will be right back.
Is it Nate, your brother?
Yeah, Nate and I are brothers. He is the older of the two.
Oh, I thought he was Cameron.
You're thinking of Kayvon. He's my brother.
Oh, okay.
Has he been on the Monster Hunter streams recently?
We were hunting together a couple nights ago.
Oh, okay.
All right, someone else can post.
But I don't want to pick Apex things if it's should I?
Nah, fuck it. I mean, either let's do something kind of on the easier side, simple one, just to like get a win under our belts, or let's do an Apex.
Do this one.
I was gonna say if we want to do an Apex, I technically was about to farm Apex Rathian to get a ruby, but that would mean specifically going for tail, breaking head, and capturing.
I just you can't capture an apex, can you?
I think
Oh,
we
it's free.
can.
I guess you can't. I think.
No?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't
I put
Oh no,
remember
yeah,
anymore.
you can't capture them. But the broken head and the carved tail increase goes from 2 to 5%. But that's only if we wanna do it. If someone has something else they want to do.
Let's do
I don't need it
this
by any means.
hunt-a-thon and then let's do some Rathian.
Oh, I'm down for this. All the pseudo wyverns.
Okay.
I really
Just-
need
Dakota, you broke up. What did you say?
walking around. I really need pale extract. You can only get that from a Kezu, right?
Oh yeah. From
Yeah.
Kezu. I think Kezu. I think you can sometimes get it from the
Trade.
if you go to the trader over the Buddy Plaza. Sometimes she'll have some as like one of the rare finds, but
Yeah.
it's just like in addition to whatever you can farm.
Yeah. Oh, am I the one that has to?
Oh, I'm eating, and then I'll be ready.
Oh, okay. What's confused? I was like, do I have to put? No.
Am I ready? I think so.
Well, that's.
Okay, I'm back. What are you guys hunting?
A triple. Another triple.
Okay,
Oh,
so I'm not
really?
worried about status.
How do you say your name? Late.
Yeah, late.
Tom.
Like LAT.
That's a really cool.
I'm-
Or, shield.
Thank you. It is
Ooh.
actually it's like the main metal tree for Gunlance, so it's like it's the most basic version, but it's fully upgraded. That's what I always do with Gunlance.
Hey, Guns Pony.
Bear off. Oh,
Guns Pony,
Hey,
welcome
Guns
back.
Pony.
Hi, Guns Pony. What's up?
All these spam people.
Yeah, I don't know what the something dot something.
It's supposed to. It's just like a spam like URL, but they put a
Mhm.
space in between the dot. That way, it doesn't count as a link in case someone has links blocked.
Yeah, no one clicked that shit.
I just remove it.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can put on some better auto mod for Restream to get rid of that.
It's always like a new account. It's never like the same one that spams us. Where
Well, yeah,
is
that's-
Baroth? Camelius, Rajang,
Baroth or Barioth?
what are we? We're doing Barioth.
Yeah.
Baroth. Giratodos,
Okay.
Mysterious, Somnicanth, Wrath.
Why
Barioth,
do
there
those two have such a similar name when they're nothing
Yeah.
alike?
it
It
is.
drives me up the wall.
Monster Hunter World taxonomists are just as terrible as real world taxonomists.
That's fair.
I
Having met some of them.
I am just putting it out there again. My controllers are being real. Like I can barely do. It's like
Listen,
This
Dakota, you haven't fainted once, so you're fine.
Yeah, if anything, it could be saving you from potential hits.
If anything,
it's
my
very
controllers are broken. My dad works at Nintendo. I'm playing with
Your
a
uncle.
blindfold.
My
I'm not
little
even
brother
playing right now.
playing,
This is
and he's
actually
in
Kayvon.
Port 2,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't.
actually unplugged.
Dad works at Nintendo. That's so cool.
No, he doesn't actually.
Yeah.
He's naming
That's
all
why.
the.
That's why you always gotta.
John.
Say it's your uncle, or your cousin, because that way they can't ever expect you to actually like them to actually be around.
Yeah.
Whereas if they ever come over to your house, they're gonna know that your dad absolutely does not work at Nintendo.
Yeah, it was just this like dumb thing that kids did when we were little, which would be like,
it's part of the he was under the truck thing in Gen 1 for Pokemon too.
yeah, whenever you get like a rumor about a video game when you were little, this was before like the internet was big. You always said, "Well, my uncle told me because he works at Nintendo."
I think it was
it was
because
never-
the general scope of video games was not understood back then.
Also, it was
Yeah.
never our aunt because we were all misogynists.
See, that conversation never really came up for me.
You never had a kid that just like lied about what they knew about video games?
I mean, I didn't have much of a social life as a kid.
Ah, well, that'll do it.
But also my dad worked at Microsoft, so I understood a
Your
little
dad
bit more.
actually worked at Nintendo.
At Nintendo. mean,
Like I
it would
remember
be-
doing. I remember doing Bring Your Child to Work Day, where I'd go hang out at Dad's office for a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I guess if anything, what we... Oh, shit, I might disconnect soon.
Yeah, I'm getting him to be frozen a little bit here and there.
I was going to
Is
say,
there
if
some-
anything, we should modernize it now. We say our friend Osprey worked at Nintendo.
Saying that you're gonna disconnect, or is your internet stable, or?
It seems fine. It was
We're
just
fine now.
the Toby
Whenever you see
Kadachi
the
was
monster freeze,
being a little
it's
like, yeah, freezy boy.
almost a dead giveaway.
Mine too.
Oh my god, Tom. Every time I forget about your fucking auto-announce.
Oh wait, it was mine. Oh no, mine's thanks for the support. Did I?
No,
change it?
you said, give me your cummies, Sky Daddy.
Oh.
Right
Oh my
there.
Oh, I
God.
did that. I kept it in the world. I was like, I'm pretty
Classic.
sure it's world only.
Classic.
I need to.
Guys,
meant
I
to
don't know
change
what
it.
you're
There's
talking
no world
about.
now. You're like, I don't know. Mine says the same
I,
thing as
mine
everyone else.
just says thanks.
That's not me. I'm not even in the lobby. I couldn't even get in. My dad works at
My
Nintendo.
brother's playing.
The controller's busted.
There's only so many good ones. That's the hard part.
Yeah. I stopped doing Je suis mount because we don't really mount anymore. Like, the ride mechanic's totally
yeah.
different.
Yeah, it's pretty much like either Mad Max quotes or it's someone always says something about like buy me dinner first, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of overdone though. And
Oh, Barrioth is here. Shit.
Maybe there's a Blazing Saddles quote.
yeah,
I'm gonna hit this real quick.
there he is.
Fuck.
Damn,
Oh, fuck me!
now we're trapped in here with them.
Yeah. It was like a second too late.
Oh, gee.
One disadvantage to being a gunner is if I get stuck in close quarters with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah!
That's when you switch to scatter shot and you just keep mashing that button.
Oh, stunned.
Yes, but this gun does not specialize in that, so it's not as effective as some of my other ammos.
Oh, do I have something on me? Oh no.
Oh, I'm getting double teamed.
Trying to help.
Well, at least he electrified.
Yeah, they're smacking each other a little bit.
area. I need to use more. I keep forgetting about my switch skills. Let's start using those.
Ooh, part broken.
Yeah, I hear you guys saying this, and then I come to see it like a minute later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on YouTube I know there's a bigger delay than on Twitch.
Well, even on OBS, like if you're sending it through Discord at all ever, like even with doing the Diamond and Pearl recordings, there have been delays between what I'm seeing and what you and Hannah.
Okay, the fence is up.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can get Barrioth over. Hit the fence! Hit the fence!
Okay.
No, don't hit it! Don't hit it!
Hit it! You said hit.
Wait,
Well, he backed up again. You're fine.
that's right. I'll keep him busy for a little bit.
I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah, I'm gonna sharpen for a second. Take a little.
Yeah, so take your time. I got him.
Are you on? Okay, I'm gonna. Can we get to the other side?
You
Nope.
you can actually
Yeah, you can wall run.
over it
You
with
can like
your wire
yeah,
bug.
wire bug up.
I just tried that. It kept booting me at the top.
You gotta really get up there. And then
it's
Raffle Rose is
specific, like,
calling you a
have to
coward,
run.
Cameron.
Yeah, if you
I'm
run,
back.
you should be able to reach it, but you have to like bounce off. It's kind of like Mario, honestly.
Yeah.
Got that.
actually.
I got it. I had to.
Or and then watch it.
Not real.
I should be able to finish. Actually, wait. Do I have demon? I have hard
Also-
powder.
I apologize if I keep interrupting. I keep hearing this, like,
Are the
Now.
I have to get there.
I'm not sure if it, oh, there.
Ah,
yeah.
that's fine.
Sorry, I gotta remember what
Let
the
them
switch was at.
fight.
I can still hit whenever they're down.
Mounted finisher. Oh, damn it.
Oh, oh wow, he got out. As only happened to me like a few times before. I've noticed it happens more in like later high rank.
Yeah, I don't know
Hey,
if
is
I've
that
seen that one before.
Is that better?
Yes, way better.
You sound clearer.
Okay, it was the volume was too high, my phone. Okay. And let me know if it's bad again.
So, how was everyone's weekend?
Uh,
I had to play a
got through.
dumb tabletop game with a bunch of losers.
um,
They all cheated. They tried to rules lawyer me.
What tribe?
knowing. Nate,
No,
knowing
honestly,
you
actually,
were-
one of them actually like totally blew my mind on perceptions of how.
Ooh, do you want to
certain
share that
spells
story?
could work. Yeah. Okay. So, one of the stipulations of Vrumaduma that I made is you have to emphasize the vehicular mechanics. I said no offensive magic, so like nothing from the School of Evocation or anything that does outright damage. So instead, it was coming down to the wire here, and my players were invested in not killing as many people as possible, because they will get the services of whoever is still alive at the end.
We hire the survivors.
Well, hiring is your term for it. Like, you were literally in contract that they will come to work for you if they lose. I don't know if that's hiring.
They're the ones that signed the contract.
Much as, yeah.
But we set
So,
rules.
yeah. So, it's vehicle on vehicle combat only, essentially. But the other team, the other band is pretty much in dire straits. All of their vehicles have been immobilized through one means or another, including their big demon grinder tank, which got flipped over, a la the Scorpion tank in Halo, because of this ridiculous shenanigans that they got up to. Meaning, one of my players turned invisible and then shackled the e-brake to the stick shift of the vehicle, and so when he tried to shift gears, he threw the e-brake on instead, which then caused a mishap, and then which caused it to flip.
It was pretty glorious.
Which is and a vehicle flipping is a critical hit on the mishap table. It only happens on a 20, and I rolled a 20.
Yeah.
So the biggest
While I was
vehicle on
back.
the field flipped over and
Besides-
crushed nearly everybody in it. But all like the other ones, they've either broken the e-brake on, and it's stuck on, so other things can't move. They've melted one with a necrotic shroud, and then you got, what is it? The other ones have been crashed into ditches or whatever. You guys did your absolute damnedest
Burn through
to
the witches.
Yeah.
We should have named one of them the Dragula. Fuck.
We
I mean,
still
you
have
got-
opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. You
should.
still, yeah, Craig will be all over that. But anyway, so that same player who turned invisible and then did the lasso job on the gearbox also he got one of the goblins alone, and pretty much said, "Look at your life, look at your choices," and cast enhance ability on him. On the goblin, not himself, not a fellow team player, but on the goblin to give him advantage on a wisdom check so that he could realize how fucked he was.
That's nice.
And I was like, I've never thought of using enhance ability that way before. Not ever. Not once.
Yeah, it
I
was
don't
pretty
think
great.
everybody else was like, yeah, I feel pretty confident speaking on behalf of everybody else. We're just like, I didn't think that was going to work that way. But he lobbied. He's like, this is what I'm trying to do. And I'm like, dear God, that is a brilliant idea.
I love
Like,
it when people get creative.
Yeah, exactly. So like now, I think one of our other players posted that encounter on Reddit to tell everybody of our tale.
Oh, I
And
gotta go look at the post. I didn't see what.
I haven't seen it either, but that's what he said he was going to do.
Ooh, I want to see
so-
this post.
It was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, he was kind of like that. Craig was kind of merciless on this one, but like he had some pretty interesting ideas for that fight throughout that fight, really. And then what was it? Tom, you had a pretty good move.
Well, I tried to.
No, I mean, still, like you prevented probably the most dangerous weapon on the field from happening, and you even tried, to use it against them. So Tom's character jumped on the big demon grinder thing, which has a wrecking ball on the back, and they got to see how dangerous that thing was firsthand because it could 3-shot Cameron's vehicle.
It took a third of my tank's HP, and my tank is the second biggest one in the game as far as we know.
So, and that was even like, a pretty standard roll. I didn't even roll well on that first hit. So, Tom's character jumps on, like boarding action style, jumps on that giant demon grinder tank, and then proceeds to start throwing all the little guys off, and then grapples and jacket throws, a la, what is it, like Ryu and Ken throws in Street Fighter. The guy who was sitting in the... it took you about a round or two, but you managed to pretty much unbuckle his 6-point harness, and then grab him by the collar and pick him up and throw him out of the seat. And this guy was operating the wrecking ball, and so Tom's character is now sitting in the wrecking ball operator chair on an enemy vehicle, trying to use every turn of the vehicle, every stop, every sudden motion to swing the ball back on its own vehicle.
Yeah, narratively, I wanted to make sure I was like using the momentum because I'm sure they're built to be like used at like lower speeds. But I was like, well, if I do that, maybe I have a better chance.
Mm-hmm. So I was going to allow him to do that because he always waited for some like jarring momentum to take his opportunity. But honestly, what it ended up doing is that earlier on they sabotaged that same thing and it lost operational capacity for its projectile weapons as well. So by the end of the third or fourth round, this thing didn't have a wrecking ball, and it didn't have access to its like projectile weapons. So all it had was a big like steel maw of like grinding teeth on the front. But even then, they got to be within range to do it. So it was, and it's not a very fast vehicle, and so it was like trying to drive around, like trying to corner somebody so it could use it. Of which another player decided to be a T-Rex and then a giant crab to fill up the jaws of this thing. A huge giant crab, yes.
Very opposite.
To fight this thing. Although he kept losing concentration on it, so that was rough. But it was funny just to see, the jaws. Like I had to really consider what the outgoing pressure of a polymorph is. And is it enough to open these jaws back up and not get crushed? So it was an interesting session. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, yeah. That was super fun.
I think we haven't fainted once and we're almost through this hunt, so feeling much better.
Last one.
And then, Cameron, you were about to, I think in that session, you were going to Achilles drag some guy on the back of your vehicle, right?
If he didn't surrender.
He grappled, you grappled the head honcho of that team, and with the grappling hook on the back of your scavenger, and then you were going to, you dropped the chain on the ground, you were just going to drag him behind you until he gave up. That was going to be pretty good, too.
You trying to break any specific part here?
Tail, maybe? I don't know.
That's what I usually try. I try to with the height.
Barracuda's got pretty good breaks. The wings, the head, and the tail aren't too hard. The tail has what? You break it and then you cut it?
I think so.
The way that sounds right, because they got the spikes.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm out of slicing ammo, so...
Oh, that's fine. I can at least reach it. I'll start focusing on it. I was kind of just hitting random parts before because they're moving around a lot. My favorite part of Rise is that I can get on my dog and sharpen and run away.
Yes.
I love it.
I'm really spoiled for that.
Creative with it. Yeah.
What if they take that away from us? I'm gonna be really bummed in
I just love
the next game.
Looking at some of the subreddits and stuff for it, and just seeing people like, oh, you can do this while you do this, and I'm like, I have no idea. even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I have to say that's kind of one nice thing about being a gunner.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about sharpening at all. Same thing with the bow.
Yeah, like that's one of the reasons I considered doing light bowgun in World, was I knew I wouldn't be able to sharpen on the go, and I'm kind of spoiled because, oh come on,
Oh.
But yeah, I was like, you know what? I've been kind of contemplating trying out light bowgun. I'm about to start World, and I kind of am not digging Sword and Shield in World. So
Oh,
you know
really?
what? Yeah, I just, because the controls are similar enough yet different.
Mm-hmm. You haven't found your groove.
Not with Sword and Shield, and I was kind of getting less interested in Sword and Shield in Rise as I got further, because I realized a lot of the strengths of Shield are just not matched in how I play, now that I actually know how to play. Like, I found myself sprinting around for using items anyways, so the not having to sheathe while I used items was kind of moot.
Yes! Knock the fuck
Right.
out!
Big shot coming in.
And I find that in a lot of things I tend to prefer to be medium range rather than long range or short range. Just because I like to keep things at a little bit of distance so I have a little more time to react. But not long range because I'm not that good at like aiming. Like there was one tabletop figure game that I was playing. I think it was called Heroescape or something like that.
I remember that.
Somebody gave me, because I'd never played before, so they gave me units that were medium range, and I just wrecked everyone like that was playing that day. Like I was the only one who hadn't played before, and I ended up wrecking everybody because I was just like, cool, I can fly and I have medium range skills. Yes. And I was able to take full advantage of that.
Hey Nate, I forgot to post on Twitter and Facebook. Could you do that?
Oh,
for
you
me?
did? Sure.
Gracias.
Not a problem.
Why did that sound very sarcastic?
Damn, even without the social media, we got like at least 9 viewers if my restream chat is correct.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
People know Monster Hunter Mondays. Although I guess we didn't announce that this isn't Monster Hunter Stories 2. That's mostly because
Other
after
Black
Osprey
Monsters, yeah.
played Legends Arceus, he realized what a piece of shit that game was.
Okay, I don't want to say.
What I
wouldn't
heard
say
is
stories.
he ritually burned it, and
It's
the
a
developers
downloaded
are
game.
currently on his list.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Head game.
it's a downloaded game.
Uh-oh.
I mean, more dedication to you. You ritually burned your
Burned
Switch.
Switch.
Dang,
Uh,
that's hardcore.
No, it's one of those things where Stories 2 doesn't have a lot of replay value for me, and I found myself getting kind of tired of the game, basically.
Yeah, we were having fun, but I'd much rather just jam some hunting with friends. I don't think Stories is a part of the franchise that I'll ever get into, but it was I do appreciate you sharing it with me. It was cool
Yeah,
to see how it worked.
I did have fun with it for a lot of hours, but it just was not fitting the mood anymore, I think. Especially with my current fixation on Legends, which does some of the things Stories 2 has, but better.
Yes.
Die soon.
Yeah. Do we want to
Hey.
capture? I do have capture stuff. If we would just want to end the quest, or do you want to kill it for stuff?
Whatever.
I'm fine with either.
All right. Here's my
I say
little
end it
trap.
now.
Narga parts are always good if you end up needing anything that's
Shock trap.
made out of carpenter.
Yay.
Woo!
Yay!
Did we trap it or did we kill it?
Crap. You have it. You can
Okay.
see.
Little
Right.
snot bubble.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Madam
I was-
Rosa.
I was far enough away that I couldn't see at first.
No, I mean
I
the
was
time.
behind it.
Sorry.
Oh.
I was saying the timer on your screen. It's 20 seconds if you trap and 60 seconds if you kill.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Oh,
I guess
I think
it's
all
to
the
give
previous
you
games
time
do
to
that too.
carve, because you don't need to
Hi,
carve when
hello.
you trap.
Welcome.
ooh. I got a
Hi, hello,
wyvern
hi, hello.
down.
Hi, hello, hi, hello.
Oh, is it hi, hello, how are you tonight?
Today,
Yeah.
Today, tonight's is a other account.
tonight, you.
You know what I haven't done yet today? Finished my caffeine.
I'd recommend it.
I was up till like 5 a.m. my time, I think.
Again?
Yeesh.
That's rough.
Why?
Oof.
Yeah, I can't sleep. I've been having a terrible time trying to sleep.
You just gotta believe in yourself.
Hi, hello, how are you today? We were literally just talking about that, dude.
No.
Get out.
Get
You're
out.
banned.
No.
Leave right now. It's the
Cameron.
end of you and me.
Yeah, we're done professionally.
Oh my god.
Cameron keeps
What a
joking
reach.
about banning
What a
people.
I've tasted the power.
You weren't even the one who banned the last person.
I know. That's what I'm most upset about.
I mean, I don't want to have to ban people. Like, I consider
Oh, I'm
that
looking.
a bad thing.
Chat, you just give me a fucking reason.
My god.
All right. What do we want to do now?
Cameron needs to settle down.
Do you want
For real.
to pick? I mean, do you want to try an 8? I don't think I'm gonna die at 8 pecs. I'll try it.
I mean, we
Yeah,
have.
I'm down
meat
for
with-
it.
Oh,
If there's
actually,
something
we
you need.
don't have.
No, it's
meat
Tom.
at the moment.
Yeah. You
I'm
suckers
low.
are on your own this time.
I just got.
Oh, if you want to switch back in, you can.
Oh no. It's fine. I'm what you call a liability.
I just got like bot spam from I think like a sex hotline
Oh yeah?
on my phone.
Zelda?
like to
Some
my
robot thinks you're hot and attractive there, bud.
yeah.
Or,
Okay.
or
Get us
they
a
just
compliment.
think you have enough money that you'll actually utilize things.
Yeah, I saw the pic. Yeah. Okay. What did we need to hunt? Apex what?
Oh, I don't know. I have a bunch of.
You pick.
Should've done the
Or Tom, you said Rathian?
Yeah, if we want to do an Apex, I think Rathian's also is one above Arzuros, but I'm trying to get it would be trying to break the head and cut the tail.
There you go. I did Rathalos and.
Oh, that works too. I was doing the solo one before, but I'm actually cool with both because I haven't had any Apex Rathalos parts yet.
Oh, all right. We're going big mode, huh? Hi,
Oh,
Boom
hey,
Headshot. What's up?
What up,
Headshot.
headshot?
I'm gonna bring all my.
Maybe
big
it's a
items.
good thing Nate's not joining us if it's Rathalos.
You're funny.
I just need the
That's
Rathian
funny.
part, but if we want to do both, I'm fine with that.
Let's just do the single one.
I like how I'm getting roasted and
Yes,
it's not
I'm
even
cool with
Tuesday
that.
night. I'm not even playing.
That way we can just focus on the single. Because I don't know, I haven't done the double quest before, but I'm assuming they try to push them together, which I'm sure would be great for launching one into the other, but also
I already did
annoying.
that.
Yeah, what's up with that, Capcom? You got to get back to us. You're really pushing the traditional nuclear family structure, and I feel like that's unnecessary.
What is a family structure for a monster? You never see them have like any minions. Really
Yeah,
besides
where's the 2 Rathian hunt?
Yeah.
I had that, and then he told me to do one. So should I do both?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Cameron was making a joke about instead of a Rathalos and a Rathian, need to do 2 Rathians.
Or 2
Uh,
Rath
Or two Rathalos.
Loses-
Losin? Losi?
Loci?
Rathalosi? Rathalosin?
Oh my gosh. But yeah, Nate, the reason I'm roasting you now is warm up for Tuesday, because apparently I've been dropping the ball on roasting you.
Is that
I
true?
know, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I didn't do as well as I'd like to last Tuesday, and I blame Osprey for it because usually, Osprey's in charge of roasting me and to making me do better because I only respond to negative reinforcement, it seems. And it hasn't been happening, so I didn't get as far as I wanted to last time.
And then I started roasting at the end, and you started doing amazing.
And then I started kicking ass. So spit
So
on
I'm
me and call
warming up.
I don't know what do you want?
That kind of makes me sad for you, Nate.
Why?
Yeah, where's just that you need the negative reinforcement.
I need
apparently.
it. Apparently, I don't know what it is, and it's not that I even want it. It's just that is something we know
right.
to
It
work.
would be different if you were a masochist. Then you'd at least get some enjoyment out of it.
Yeah,
I think
but
Tom,
I'm
we're
not.
waiting on you.
I'm not a.
Okay.
I'm just a dude trying to finish a game on time for another game. And I need to be called slime or scum or something in order for it to happen in time. So.
And Rathalos is very good ammo for this.
Yeah. Yep. That's pretty good.
That
hi, hello.
one quest.
Asks, how has life been? And then Cheryl asks, how is West going? So, how is life?
Is that someone doing West Measures? I don't know.
Say that one more time, Nate.
Is someone doing West Barges?
I love his films. The fantastic Mr. Toby Kadachi. I was about to say 3 other ones at the same time, and I was like, no, I can't think of any others.
As far as life goes, things have been really stressful still, but I think there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm just hoping it's not a train.
Oh, right, yeah, you're going through a lot.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Nate, Tom, and I have been snowed in essentially for the past. I haven't left my house until today. For
I still
4
have to go to
days.
work, so.
Yeah, you had to make the long
I've been
trek.
snowed in. I haven't.
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh, actually,
I don't go to work. I go to work
still grabbed
more
2
later.
Health things. Sorry for whoever wanted the health things.
Oh.
I meant to grab one.
You grabbed
Yeah,
all of
I
them.
have not driven until this morning. I haven't driven until last Wednesday afternoon. So this morning I thought I'll go dust all the ice off or the snow off my car, which had then coagulated after remelting and refreezing into a 2-inch plate of ice just over the top strip of my car.
That's what I've been seeing on the highway is just plates, tabletops worth of snow.
I had to
just flying off
blast
at high
my-
speeds.
blast my windshield with the 80-degree or 80 temp thing, and then just wait for it till I could chip it off. So that was fun.
Yeah,
Nice
I'm so
rules,
grateful I have a garage.
Yeah.
Like
Oof.
when I move out to Ohio, definitely
Definitely want a
I'll
garage
see.
if possible.
Yep.
Yeah, our HOA fees suck, and we're trying to look around to see maybe we might be moving this year.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yes, it's just I'm paying $600 a month on the homeowners association fees.
Ooh,
It's insane.
No,
Oof.
absolutely not. It's my
Deep,
rent.
buddy.
Yeah. But part of my requirement is the problem is our building is super, super nice. So
As I
anywhere
said, I do
we,
like
I
your
do love that
guys'
apartment
place.
a lot, actually.
anywhere we go is going to be a downgrade, I think, unless hopefully the market calms down a little bit.
Oh no, it's gonna be a pit fight no matter where you go.
Yeah. With interest rates going up, I'm hoping that'll drive prices down in 4 or 5 months.
Maybe. We'll see.
Where am I going?
I was getting some spirit bug things.
Oh, right. I haven't fought Apex Rathian yet, so is a
okay.
question.
It's in
mark.
Area 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it'll be
was looking
more
for the
poison.
wrong thing. I was looking for the wrong thing because I forgot I was looking for a question mark. I was looking for the regular Rathian.
Yeah. Dakota, remind me, you said you're West Coast somewhere. Did you all didn't get hit by snow the way we did, right?
Did we?
We lose Dakota?
Yeah,
voice
I think she had to go on mute.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Let's just proceed asking more questions.
Say,
then.
well, Osprey can
Yeah.
Probably
I know
answer how that's supposed to
California didn't. I don't know about further north. Like, I have to say that's one thing I don't like about California is there's literally no snow out here
Yeah.
unless I go like out to the mountains. I like some snow. Like, I get that it's
I
not all
hope you
fun
all
games.
mild
but
fall for winter.
Yeah.
yeah, like
A lot of my friends are the same way. They all love snow. They love
I hate
cold.
I hate heat. I absolutely hate heat.
Well,
Darn
I
it,
used to
I'm
be the
lost.
opposite, but now my cold resistance is like nothing.
Oof. I don't want to ever lose my cold resist.
Yeah. Keep
I-
it
I'm-
whatever it is. Keep it however you can.
I'm a little bit worried that I'm starting to lose it living in California, but what do you do?
You'll acclimatize.
Yeah.
Yeah, it usually takes about 2-3 weeks for the body to naturally like acclimate to the new either the new elevation or the new temperature.
Oh, at least poison spikes.
Yes,
how it's already
it
poisoned.
drops AoE poison. It's
Oh, I watched
honestly the Apex is a lot like Dread Queen.
Yeah, you've said that before.
Okay, I am very, very lost, and I don't know why I'm having this much trouble navigating.
We are in the lava tunnel, the southern entrance to the lava tunnel on the east side.
How did you
The Southern Air Temple.
What type of element would all of you bend if you were benders?
Earth. I feel like I'd be
Out of
Earth.
commonality, it'd be Earth. I feel like I'd like to be Fire, but I'd probably end up being Earth.
I'd probably be energy.
I'd
Be
say
an
Yeah.
energy
air
bender
because
because it's the
air,
best.
air is probably the most effective and the most useful, but that's also like why there's not many of them left.
I'd probably
I
bend
think
all
air would be the
four. I'd
best
be
to
like
be,
the
but if I had to
Avatar or
pick on-
something. No big
Yeah.
deal.
No big deal.
I want the best power, but I'm realistically I would not have that.
But I'd be like a different Avatar. I'd be like the Dark Avatar from season 2.
I
Yeah,
have all the powers of all the previous avatars.
I'd be like Kyoshi,
Then-
but
then you'd
she
be the
never
Avatar.
dies. She just keeps killing people.
Ah, damn.
See, I'd just be a waterbender.
Keeps cracking continents in half.
Yeah, I'd just straight up be a waterbender.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would
I
you
like
be
water.
would you be like a bloodbender or a healer or
I could do a little bit of healing, but okay, why am I having this much trouble navigating? Has it really been this long?
I'm putting some hard shell down for a little extra group defense.
I think we're doing
Using demon
pretty
drugs.
okay.
I barely use demon drugs armor skin anymore.
don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah.
Especially not demon drugs. Those are
Armor
the worst
skin.
kind.
Chug as much armor skin as you want.
Yeah. Armor
Oh.
skin.
All
They're like
natural.
the Flintstone vitamins of drugs.
Just
I
like
had
Mama
mine
used
removed
to
when I was
make.
born, so I don't know.
That took me a second.
It took me a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Oh, is cutting
I'd
the tail
probably
poison
just.
too? Damn.
We never, I know I posted the Avatar role-playing game rules book.
Yeah. I also
been-
found a Zelda variant too that I wanted to do.
I've been, it's been tough to
Oh.
get people to play non-D&D TTRPGs.
I'm
I'm-
down for command
Yeah,
droids whenever you're ready, man.
I
Nope,
posted about it. Go sign up
I
for
know.
the thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was a sign up for it. But I've made it known that I'm down whenever.
Alright, okay. Now I can actually start doing some damage, now that I finally found y'all. Because apparently I have no sense of direction.
Ooh.
Nice.
Somehow
Watch
I
that
lived.
health. Yeah, I need to be better about watching
Ah.
the health bars again.
She
Big
just
oof.
came from me out of nowhere.
Oh shit.
It's a lot
Okay.
more scrambly.
Need to do one of these.
One nice thing about this particular gun is it allows me to do rapid shot for slicing ammo.
It's made in America.
Two down. Big
Oh
hit.
shit. Coming over.
So I'm getting as many slicing ammos on the tail as I can.
Nice.
That's good.
I'm putting some damage.
Slicing,
on the head just to
sticky,
knock her out.
and scatter are like the 3 best.
Oh, down again.
I don't like
Oh
scatter.
fuck! Tripping her up.
Well, I'm just saying, objectively speaking, like they did the math, and I think those are the 3 most commonly used ones because of the damage output.
Oh, she
Well, I
mad.
like sticky and slicing.
Yeah. Well, those are good. Nothing
I
wrong
also
with
like
those.
piercing. Piercing is
Piercing's
good.
cool. I like the idea of piercing. I kind of like the cluster bombs myself. The big old mortar shot.
Eh. I like to be precise.
I don't. Whatever's in front of me is gone now.
Nate's a spray and pray kind of guy.
Yeah.
I like knowing that I'm gonna hit
Oh my god. I live!
somehow.
There we go.
I am unkillable!
Don't
I
say
am
that.
immortal.
That sounds like a recipe to get.
Yep.
Anti-jinx armor.
just
Cue
absolutely.
the carting.
That's what I have. Oh, I've got some large barrel bombs too. I would probably use some of those.
Do your spin. Yep, flippy flippy. Oh, double flippy flippy.
Oh, is it doing the breakdance move yet?
Ooh.
Or is that
Got some life
specifically
coming
just a pink Rathian move?
Woohoo!
I've never fought
Yep.
Pink Rathian, so I have no clue.
Is
what
Pink
you're-
Rathian not in this game?
No.
No.
I don't.
Oh, maybe not yet.
so.
Maybe not yet. That's going to be a sunbreak.
It's in
thing.
World.
Yeah,
Osprey will fight Pink Rathian when he gets to
It's
Yeah.
special.
high
Yeah.
rank.
Yeah.
Here's that
Guys?
special quest you gotta do.
I'll be
Hey.
right back.
Dakota,
Okay.
what's up?
I'll be right back. I have to. My cats, they want food, so I'll
Oh,
be
sure.
in.
Okay.
You're fine.
Not a problem. Kitties come first.
Kitties are good. Once we have a place where we're not constantly worried about rent,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want a cat
Kitty inbound. Yeah.
or 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you got to get a cat for your cat.
Yep.
If they like other cats.
Well, that and there's going to be 2 of us. If like that way, one of us can kind of primarily focus each on a separate cat, and hopefully,
That's what
There's-
Hannah wants to do with dogs. She was annoyed that Ollie likes me more than her, and
So
she's
she's
like,
hoping
well,
to
I need
to
to get
gamble
another
again.
dog. Yeah.
It's like, and then she's going to be disappointed when it senses her desperation again.
yeah, she
And then magnetizes towards you anyway.
yeah. It I feel bad, but nothing I can do about how likable I am.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That
it's
raw
like-
animal magnetism.
in my experience, to a certain extent with kitties, like sometimes with cats, it's just who happens to be the one that primarily kind of looks after them at first.
Mm-hmm.
So if we each have both kind of primarily be the snuggle source for each of the kitties,
Yeah.
it's not a guarantee, but it's more likely.
Mm-hmm.
And also there's there's possibly the chance of, oh, the lap I want is occupied. Or
There's
go to
that
the
too.
other one.
Yeah. Remember, it's if we can head and tail, but no big deal if not. Mostly
Alright.
just
Yep.
trying to see if I can get the ruby.
You
but
could
that's
own an illegal pet. What would you own?
an illegal pet.
Yeah. Like, would you go complete Joe Exotic, or would you do
Oh.
like,
Like a
if-
Thylacine if they were still alive.
yeah, if facilitation and legality were not an obstacle?
What
What
about
is an animal?
morale? What
Oh, yeah,
about
I guess that
morally?
too.
I guess is
Yeah,
the
you
is
can
the
only adopt
assumption-
orphans with no
is-
families.
Is the assumption that whatever we get, we'd have the money to take care of it as best as it needs?
Yes, yeah. Like, if money was not a thing, the legality wasn't a concern at all.
Are we limited to only one?
Do you want a swarm of something?
Well, just like because certain social animals, like you, it would be really bad to get one elephant.
Yeah.
But if
True.
you get like
That's true.
20 elephants and you have the area
Yeah.
for it, like they don't give a shit. They're
I
fine.
mean, we have that. I think there's an elephant preserve somewhere in the Midwest. Did you know that?
It's west of where we do jet engine testing.
Okay.
Peebles, west or east of Peebles.
Got it. Yeah, I knew
kind
there
of
was one around here.
In between Peebles and California, there's a preserve.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty neat.
So, if morality, money, and legality were not issues.
Yeah. I'm just really trying to hone it on
damn!
like a
I was
simple
almost at
want.
full health.
Just a simple want. No other real considerations put into
One
it.
more hard shell I can use.
Osprey.
An osprey?
Yeah.
Is it just us two?
I would own myself.
I just carded Tom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just keep it.
I
busy
just
for a
got
little bit.
back. I am trying not to die.
Fine, let's
Yeah.
Just
go.
got into town and boy, my arm's tired.
Let's see.
Okay, so
I
Cameron would own an elephant.
think I'd get an
I don't know
elephant
if I
herd.
have anything. I like
Elephant
like
herd.
all the ones I want to own now are probably like at least like legal, if not
An ocelot?
endangered. Maybe. Maybe
It's
like
just
a big jungle
it's just a
cat
kitty
of
on
some kind.
steroids. Yeah.
Like a big old serval cat, which I guess is kind of. I
You
see
just
people
want
that have
the
them.
ear tufts. Yeah.
I'd get a raccoon if I could, but that's not really.
Aw.
I don't think there's that much like against that, depending on where you live.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
exotic but not illegal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But in terms of like more like exotic stuff, I don't know. Like maybe something aquatic, but I'd have to have all the upkeep for it. Maybe like a stingray would be kind of cool, or like a
Ooh, I
dolphin.
think
Dolphin
I'd
you'd have
change
to
my
have.
answer. If I was
What'd you
limited to only I had to get one, I think I'd get a seal because it could hang out with
Ah.
Ollie, and they're like social, and they're social the way dogs are social. So he'd just have his water brother.
Water Bros. Right on.
Alright, I'm out of slicing ammo, so I can't work towards tail carve.
I'm pretty much working on the tail, so either tail or head's fine. We can get at least one, because I know Apex is kind of like tougher HP wise.
Ooh, let me grab that lantern bug.
But yeah, I really like ospreys.
Fuck me! No, not like this. Herbal powder.
Well, powder.
So, is there a story behind the "Give me your cummies, Sky Daddy"? Because
It's a quote from.
It's
Yeah,
someone
it's a
that used
quote.
to be a behind the scenes guy at Game Grumps back
Game
when I used to
Grumps.
watch that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he it was like raining one day in LA and he just said that, and then it just sort of stuck with me. And then because I noticed the animation for like Dust of Life and the life powder was just like the spray, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna be weird or randos on Monster Hunter. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Make them real uncomfortable.
Oh, tripped.
And that got past the whatever filter they have.
Yeah, that's true.
kind of surprises me.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they missed that one. I barely got any time on the tail. It doesn't stay down for long.
Like Switch Axe. Switch Axe's abbreviation is
Yeah.
What, Swax?
SA.
Oh, SA.
Does that get banned?
Yeah.
Does it?
Wow.
Well, at least you can't name sets
Uh,
SA.
Oh, okay. Yep, that makes sense.
I could
Off.
draw my dog Shishito.
Huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it has shit in it.
Oh,
That's
right.
funny.
Interesting.
But
Yeah, they're
cum
very
is
string
okay.
literal with that stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you serious? Really?" They're like,
Like,
Is there
the
some
more, like,
alternate use of that
urban-
spelling that we don't know?
I don't think so. As far as I don't know.
God, this thing does not stop spinning.
Beyblade. Beyblade.
First kind.
"Oh
What was
God,
that, Dakota?
I'm gonna throw a bomb." Yay! It did 150.
Fuck! Fuck!
Tail is so heavy.
Oh no!
Oh God, Cameron. Okay, I'm getting
I
my
got it.
for
For a second, I'm looking up here and looking at the screen. I'm like, what are you guys worried about? And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
I've got one more
Not in real
to play.
time.
I have my Farcaster open on me just in case. Whose dog is it?
I'm full healed.
All right, cool.
I'm playing much more conservatively. I'm not going to be the second faint.
I think there's like I should be
Or
using
the-
a lot more items with like the higher up monsters to like actually get them in periods where I can do enough damage to certain parts. I feel like there's like a lot of unintended gameplay or like unused gameplay that's like, yeah, you're supposed to be using more traps like the actual hunting in the old games was.
Dakota, I think
So-
your mic is giving us a little bit of feedback again.
Or something. Just little pops and whatnot.
Fuck!
Darn it.
Oh, that wasn't me. Never mind. That was fine. Good job, team.
Not my
Dang.
fault. Don't care.
I got taken out in one hit.
She hits hard.
Yeah.
She's a mean, no longer green killing machine.
That just doesn't work.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually gonna mute because I'm eating my dinner also.
Oh, what did you get? Did you end up getting sushi yesterday?
I did.
Nice.
I did.
Ah, sushi. God damn, that sounds good right now.
I love sushi and Mexican food so much.
Hi, hello,
Yes.
how are you today? You're walking that line. I see you. My finger's on the button.
Fingers on the button. Tempt that power. Do
Yeah.
it. Make him cross over.
Don't give him what he wants. He wants you to think that.
Hi,
So
hello,
that's me.
how are
I
you
want you
today?
to think that of me.
You definitely.
The minute
got-
the minute you start saying I suck, I do better.
Yeah. I consider myself a pretty adventurous eater, but I think with sushi in general, I stick with the classics. I'm very much a like, I just want tuna on rice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
try to
you
be
like?
adventurous with like one roll.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Oh, I said so you like nigiri?
Yes.
like the- Yeah.
I'm not
nigiri's
a.
really-
I eat rolls every now and then, mostly because Hannah gets rolls, but I'm very much a nigiri dude.
Mhm.
Mm.
See,
What's your
I'm-
What's your favorite besides tuna?
Actually, there's the place up in Mason, Nate. I forget the name of it. It's the
Ichiban?
really- No.
That's the place near me.
They
There's
do,
Ichiban up in the Mason now too.
they do an
Rainbow
eel.
There's a Kyoto.
Maybe it's
Eel's
Kyoto.
good.
Yeah,
That's great.
an eel.
That's
That's
pretty
really
good.
good.
If the eel's bad, then it's really bad. It tastes so freaking
Yeah.
gnarly.
It's a steep drop off.
Right. I like scallop, just like scallop over rice or red snapper or something like that.
Yeah. Red snapper's always good. Max, I think that's Max's favorite.
Have any of you been to Japan?
No.
No, it's on my list.
I have a general urge to travel anyway, but so it's like eventually, hopefully. But I think France is next on my list.
Yeah, we're trying to do Italy this year and then Japan 2023.
You can't even
Ooh.
go to Japan anyways right now. It's completely shut down. I checked and I'm like,
Have you been?
So I went to Japan on accident. I was taking an emergency flight out of Myanmar. Right.
Oh, wow.
When yeah, I was in Myanmar, and it was right. That's what my background picture is there actually on my Discord.
Oh.
And I was supposed to fly out through South Korea, and because the president was like, "We're locking down the country," and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I was there when they announced, or when anything was happening with the pandemic, anyways, when it was first starting, when nobody took it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so yeah, I went to Japan only for 9 hours, and the sushi is so freaking good. It's so
It's
amazing.
got to be on another planet comparatively
It's-
to American sushi.
Really good.
yeah. At some point, I need to go. I need to brush up on my Japanese before I do that, though.
Yeah, it's The most expensive place I've been. I mean, I spent more money there in 6 hours than I did on my 3-week trip. So,
Wow.
What
Yeah,
were you
it's-
doing in Myanmar?
I saw this documentary called Samsara, and the documentary had a place called Bagan in it, which has like thousands of stupas and pagodas and red ones, gold ones. And I saw that and I'm like, I have to figure out where this is. And I found out it was there, and I'm like, I got to see this. So I started researching, and I found all these other places I went to. I went to this place where the woman with the stretched necks, I forgot the tribe name, but I went there to Inlay Lake. But yeah, I just had to see it. I love traveling. I love exploring stuff. So
That's awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
yeah.
What's been your
haven't-
favorite trip?
So I've lived in Europe and I lived in England, and that was okay. But my favorite trip, I think, was Indonesia to Bali.
Oh, nice. I haven't been there yet.
I mean, I really haven't done too much of Southeast Asia. I've only been to Bali and to Myanmar, and then the places I had to fly in and out of, like Japan and Korea and stuff. But I really want to do more, all of like Southeast Asia and South America. I'm going to do South America probably.
I got to visit Singapore before everything went down, and I'm pretty grateful I got to do that.
Did someone
yeah.
request?
Oh, I was gonna say, do we just want to chat? Let's do an easy one. Let's end it on a win,
Sure.
because it's almost 8:30.
Almost quitting time.
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody pick.
Hammer
I'm not
time.
picking.
Yeah, I haven't really actually gotten a chance to leave the country yet. Like I've briefly been to Canada, but that only semi counts.
I love Canada.
Yeah, we what is it? Tom
Canada
and Cameron
counts.
and a friend of ours went up to Toronto and Montreal for a bit, a couple years back. That was cool. That was a good trip.
I spent like a weekend in BC.
Oh, here.
DC's fun.
It's a quest I haven't done yet, and I think it's also going to be pretty easy. We just got to beat up
Okay.
3 Aknasom.
Okay.
Oh, well, those are easy.
Oh, and then Cameron left.
And I'm out.
Cameron.
All right, hold on. Let
Bye,
me rejoin.
Felicia. No, I'm just-
Let me- I was wondering why it was taking so long.
But yeah, I have a few places I need to go once I can like not have to just worry about sheer survival.
Right. Yeah. I think my 2 favorite places I've been to. I got to go to Istanbul before Erdogan took
Wow.
over.
Not Constantinople.
And that's probably my favorite city in the world.
Wow.
It was incredible. It was an incredible experience. So my family background, I'm Persian, where my family's from Iran. So my parents always kind of held up. My mom, when she fled Iran during the revolution, she like lived in Turkey for a period of time.
That's my family too. That's crazy.
Yeah, so they she always held up Istanbul as an example of like, oh, this is how like Muslim countries can be modern and liberal and all these things. So getting to see it lived in real life and meeting some like family friends and stuff that I'd known all my life but never seen before when I went to Istanbul was a really important experience to me.
Question, Cameron.
Yes.
Liberal or progressive? Those are 2 different things.
You're correct. In my mom's
Most countries
viewpoint,
do.
she meant progressive, but I think with her
Yeah.
English language, she said the word liberal.
Okay, I wanted to check because those are different things. And I
But
wanted to-
Istanbul, I would say, is liberal. They're not. It's not
Okay.
like a socialist country. Even at its most progressive, it was still liberal in the like economic, like in the global sense.
Okay.
And then that's one. The other one I think would be when my wife and I went to Iceland
That's on my list.
She may have hated that trip.
This is because you made her
But
climb a
I
glacier.
loved it. We climbed
Did you see the aurora?
glaciers. No, we didn't go at the right time of year to see that.
Oh.
But we like really got like we hiked every day. We got up super early in the morning. We'd go out. We went and saw whales, and then we got to eat them.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
I could tell you now.
Did you say you ate a whale?
Yeah, not like a blue whale. It was a minke whale. They're like Canada geese. They're everywhere out there. And I got to eat a puffin, and that was really delicious.
Whoa. That's pretty cool.
It's unique for sure.
See, I'm one of the world's pickiest eaters because textures are weird.
Same.
Like in general, like for food, I don't know what it is, but like if I don't like a food, it just makes my skin crawl if I don't like the texture.
Yep.
So I always mildly dread going over to eat at people's houses because I'm like, I don't want to be rude.
I see, but it's something unfamiliar. You don't know if it's gonna bother you or not.
Yeah, and I like if I'm trying new foods, I have to like make myself comfortable being around the food before I work up the nerve to actually try it. Because my brain is weird.
Fair.
What's the weirdest food you guys have tried?
Bull testicle.
Oh my god, you beat me for sure.
Yeah. My dad's family's from Texas, and they tricked me.
Oh, you had prairie oysters?
Yeah.
What is prairie oysters?
Bull testicles.
Bull testicle.
Oh my god.
They just don't call them bull testicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, why? Why are we doing this? Why would anybody do this to themselves?
What about the rest of you?
Probably nothing. Like, probably some like strange seafood. Maybe like octopus, which really isn't that out there, but kind of like it.
I can't say I've tried anything unusual. My sister has.
I had like fried gator, which I actually like, but it's kind of
Gator was good.
It is good.
Yeah,
it is so
Gator's
good.
When I had mine in Nolans, as they say.
Me too.
Love me some
That's
black
good.
buck.
That was a good time. I got underage. I got a beer, a steak, and some gator at like 1 a.m. on Frenchman Street at New Year's. It was a really good time. Really good trip.
What would
Then
you
we lost. What?
Oh no, go ahead.
We were there for the UC game against Florida way back in like 2010 or something for the New Year's game, the Sugar Bowl.
Speaking of football, who day?
Also, speaking of football, are you two local chumps coming over on Sunday?
No, you
I
never
may or
sent
may
out
not
an.
have
I didn't
plans.
even know. Are you doing a thing?
I literally just thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, I did talk about that like once, and then Hannah was like, I'm throwing a Super Bowl party at Nate's, and I was like, okay. And I have
You
never
should
followed
talk
up
to
with
Hannah.
anybody ever again.
I'm pretty sure we're doing something at my parents' house, but
That's what I heard
do you
last.
want to come over to that?
That's right. Okay, yeah, I'll be down for that.
I think it'll
Sounds
just be
good.
us and my cousin Christina. Oh, who just moved here from Tejas?
Oh, cool.
I don't know if you've met her before.
She at your wedding?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she actually was.
Then
For
likely yes.
briefly.
At least by sight, if not personally introduced.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Ride it to the next one.
Where is it? Where's the other
Chicken
one?
on chicken combat. It looks like it's in the river.
Oh, over in the the river.
Am I going the right way? Yeah.
Yeah. God, you're fast.
This is why I'm sprinting on the
Yeah.
Palamute.
I can't even keep up on the Palamute.
Oh, I can ride this one too. I can ride this one. Yes.
Nice.
Should I smash it into the wall or into each other?
Just use it to beat up this one, and we can get a quick kill.
I'm
Hopefully.
trying. I can't. I'm trying to turn him. Come on. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Oh my god, he moved right into you.
But yeah, my my little sister is the one who's done a lot of the traveling. So I have to figure out how I want to work travel with the fact that my presentation gender-wise does not match what's on my passport and birth certificate yet.
Yes.
Or is this
Got
the
it.
new one or the old
Well,
Pakistan?
you could probably take a new photo for your passport at some point, right?
Yeah, this.
Well, it's listed differently, right?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
official documentation and whatnot needs to get changed.
And that probably
Yeah.
does limit the places you can go to safely. Like, I would not recommend going to, like, Iran.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Middle
Like,
East.
Probably not.
I don't pass yet. Like, I'm kind of in a weird in-between of sometimes people can clock that I'm trans.
Okay.
Because I'm like starting to get a bit of a beard, but I don't quite have one yet.
Wait, is that the right chicken?
I mean, we're hunting 3.
No,
We're hunting all three.
That's what I was saying earlier. is That's
I
the new one.
imagine to some degree or another, yes, that is the correct one.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if I should update on like my birth certificate and stuff yet, but like, I don't know. It's I have to decide because insurance can also be weird about if you're technically like if you're listed as a specific sex,
They're like, going after
well,
each other.
they won't like approve specific like medical procedures that I might like that I might need.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think mammograms are covered for, and like since I haven't had top surgery yet,
Right.
that's still very much something I'd need to worry about.
Terminology question. Is there a reason you don't call it the same thing as when you do it for cancer? What is it called? Mastectomy? Mastectomy?
So because one is more about changing like so with top surgery, you're not just removing the tissue. You are also like they're also doing things to make it look more masculine as they do that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's less of an emergency, cut it all out, and more of a hey, let's make this look a specific.
I didn't realize that.
Gulp,
So
not scoop.
mastectomy doesn't just mean remove breast tissue. It's a specific operation.
Yes, from what I understand. I am not fully versed on that whole part, but it is to distinguish it from what's generally an emergency surgery as opposed to gender affirming.
Gotcha.
Well,
But
would one be
yeah,
considered plastic and the other one's considered medical, right?
according to insurance, yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Like,
That's what I mean, according to the insurance.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, one's down. The one, if anyone wants to carve, I don't know if we need any of these parts, but the one
Nah.
next to me is down.
Might as well.
Yeah, I'm down at a different one, so that's not gonna be because I accidentally went the wrong way.
You're gonna miss out
Yeah,
on your
just stay here,
Actisam scale pluses.
Yeah.
Oh no. Rare drop.
Do we
But yeah.
even need those?
No, not at this point. Probably not.
Oh.
But yeah, like that's part of why I'm kind of nervous about travel. Is I'm like, I don't want somebody trying to decide if I'm.
Your identity, like, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Like some countries, I'd probably be fine, but like I don't want to deal with TSA.
Yeah.
Like I already know not to try. So for people who don't know much about trans stuff, sometimes a thing trans men will do is called packing. Well, there's packers that can basically simulate how the pants sit around a dick and balls. Kind of give a slight bulge, basically. And that ends up getting you a pat down by the TSA if you're wearing it when you go through.
Oh my.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't
Is
have
it
thought
metal?
About that.
No, but because with the weird body scanner things.
Oh, it
It
shows
picks
up
something
as
up.
inorganic.
It was like sort of plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a great way to get that pat down.
Lovely.
And whatnot. So I just
Where are you guys?
I'm coming back.
There you are. I see you.
the river.
We are here for you, like good friends are.
Nobody pass out now.
Give it a few hours. Not tired yet.
Yeah.
No, we're ending on a high note. This is going to be a clean run. If someone dies to Acnasom, we will roast them endlessly.
Well, maybe I'll just stand here and dance around and let him kill me. I'm just a just took it.
Eat
That's
shit,
my-
Cameron.
Wait for me. I'm gonna get the last hit. Probably not.
Oh
At-
man.
At some point, I do need to go to Germany because I do want to learn how to be a translator.
That'd be good.
Yeah, something that's always been interesting to me has been like trans culture in other countries. It's something I know very little about.
I genuinely, for a second, thought you mixed up transgender and translator. And I was like, what are you talking about, Tom?
Well, I mean, all that too. Like, sign language translation sounds very hard.
I'm gonna be trans squared.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna be.
Translate.
Well, yeah, so
Yo.
you're talking about sign language, Tom. I know, like, and this was my own ignorance. I didn't realize that, like, sign language is
It's
like,
not a universal language.
yeah, and there's not even one that correlates to like each spoken language.
Nah.
Nope. Nope.
ASL, I think that's.
ASL is American Sign Language. There's British Sign Language, and like, I think there's even different dialects or something. There's also, like big meetings, as far as I know, that where like they retire old signs, depending on the context, and say, you know, but people will still use those old signs and not use the new ones, and you just have to like know there's a difference. Like, oh, you're older, so you're probably going to use this sign instead.
I'm not gonna lie, I tried taking ASL in college and I had a terrible teacher.
Oh, I had a
Um,
great teacher. I really liked her.
Yeah, you got into it for a while, Nate. Are you
Yeah.
fluent? Would you consider yourself fluent?
No, not fluent. I was good at it, but I didn't. You know, I only took it for a year and a half, I think. I took like 3 or 4 courses on it, but that was mostly because my significant other wanted to do it initially, and then it just turned out that we were both pretty good at it. And like we got to the point where we were really, really good to like. We didn't even take our. She even told us, "Don't come in to take your final because I know you can do it." I thought, "Oh, that's really nice." So we had a great teacher.
So
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Last one.
I got him.
Damn.
So my instructor
Or this.
was kind of elitist about the particular deaf school she had gone to. Because my instructor was deaf, which I appreciated that part. Like, it's like, oh, cool, the instructor is. The problem is she didn't allow an interpreter after the very first day, and made it really hard to ask questions. And like,
For an intro
She would
class,
tell
that
us-
should not be the case.
yeah, and I was really struggling, and she kept really, really pushing the eye contact, which I get overall is a thing. The problem is eye contact is very, very, very uncomfortable for me. And part of why I was learning sign language is because sometimes I do end up nonverbal. Because, like, full disclosure, I'm autistic. That's where a lot of the occasionally being nonverbal, especially if I'm really distressed, and the uncomfortableness with eye contact comes in. So I was learning that as a way to be able to communicate even when I can't, talk verbally. So I was trying to do that, and she was like really pushing the eye contact. So I did some looking up, and she also was like, "Oh, you have to go to these meetings like once a week." That wasn't listed on the class schedule. Which I get wanting us to be a part of the deaf community, but trying to tell someone who's trying to work and go to school, oh hey, you also have to make this extra other 1 hour a week commitment after you've told work your school schedule, just didn't work. And I did some looking, and apparently some other autistic people who have learned sign language, when they've actually like worked with the deaf community overall for learning sign language, they've understood the needing to work around eye contact.
Yeah, she wasn't. Your professor was just being unaccommodating.
Yeah, and like other autistic people ran into these issues with her as well, because some other autistic people were like, "Hey, I need something so I can communicate when I'm not verbal." And that's part of why I'm learning sign language. But she seemed to have this attitude of, that's not... It almost felt like she was trying to say that's not a valid reason to learn it.
She was being ableist in her own way.
It's kind of what it felt like, yeah. But, like... several people who have learned sign language as autistics are like, yeah, literally, there are other ways to show that you're paying attention.
Yeah.
And if it's something you need to communicate, it's something you need to be able to communicate. So I ended up dropping the class, and I was not the first person who had a problem with her, so I'm hoping next time I try to learn a sign language, even if it's not ASL, I'll have an instructor that can... And like, I specifically looked up how to sign exactly why I was learning sign language, and I excitedly showed her, and she just kind of nodded and moved on, and just kind of shrugged it off, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, it sounds like some professors.
Yeah.
There's always a few in every school.
Ooh, Cheryl Arnold, has anyone been to South America?
I have not, but I would love to go.
No, but I'm gonna go there.
Yeah, I haven't been. And you'd think that like that would be one of the places that I would have gone. Oh god, how the years have gone by. 2020, we were supposed to go to Peru for Machu Picchu for my brother's bachelor party. We were gonna go camping and hike
cool.
it.
Cool.
And I've got an aunt from Peru, so I'd love to go there and like visit like extended.
Oh, did she die in Star Wars?
I don't get it.
Aunt Maru.
Oh, that was a bit of a reach, but I appreciate it.
Literally one sound different. I don't know.
I don't remember Luke's dead
Someone asked what
aunt's
his
name.
better Uncle and aunt. Yeah, I never remember their name.
Uncle Owen, Aunt Maru.
Oh, Owen. Owen's the one I can
The
remember.
only people on the planet in the whole galaxy to ever be shot by stormtroopers.
Mm-hmm. Only they are so
More
precise.
embarrassing.
I mean, unless you count the sequels, Stormtroopers did manage to shoot some people.
Yeah, they
were clone troopers
improved.
then.
They revamped their education system. Big props on the First Order for that.
I think the stormtroopers know what they're doing is wrong and they miss on purpose.
There is that
That's my
stupid
theory.
fan theory that's like it was all a plot to lure Luke in, so they are always missing because they're under orders not to kill him.
I mean, I won't discount that.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so South America is on my to-do. I've been to a lot more places in Europe and Asia. I don't think I've technically been anywhere in Africa yet.
Where in Asia have you been?
I've been to Singapore. I've been to Vietnam. I've Island, not Hawaii, not Polynesia.
Japan?
No. Yeah, Philippines. The Philippines.
Philippines. That's islands.
Yeah, island. Sorry. I've been to Hawaii. I feel like Hawaii should count, right? Like, it's a U.S., but it's
very not though. Like,
yeah,
it's very not in the normal U.S. culture.
Yep.
Well, and
Hawaii is actually trying to not be a part of that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Understandably so.
I haven't been. I know Thailand is on Hannah's list to go hit up. I have not been there.
Mine and Abby's too. So if you guys go, maybe we'll go with you.
That would be sweet.
My sister taught English in Taiwan for a little bit.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Did you like Vietnam or Philippines better?
I had a better time in Vietnam, but I think a lot of that was my older brother's mother's family. He's my half-brother, but he's my brother. They are Vietnamese.
Oh, so cool. Okay.
No.
So
okay.
I always enjoy trips where I'm like going to visit someone. And it's like, it's awesome when it's like, I'm going to visit someone and we're going somewhere totally new. I've been all over Europe. I lived in Italy, France, and Germany.
Wow, you lived in all those places. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But our next trip, I think, is going to be this fall. We're going to, hopefully, knock on wood, if there's no issues with travel.
Things shape up at all, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go to Italy. Our honeymoon last year was supposed to be in Italy, but with everything happening, we went camping in Maine instead, which was also really nice. We ate our weight in lobster. I gained 20 pounds.
Ugh, lobster. That is a food I could eat every day.
I have been playing too much Legends Arceus. I saw a thing to gather, and my first thought was throw my Pokemon to collect the thing. And
oh no.
Ah!
Hashtag humble brag. That's right. Hi, hello, how are you?
Finger on the button. Hi, hello, how are you today? Finger on the button.
He's getting you.
Welcome to my Tuesday nights, Cameron.
Now I feel like Hannah needs to come in and just like grab you by the back collar of your shirt and just drag you away from up.
Hashtag humble drag.
Yeah.
Ooh, Spain.
I would love
Does
to go to
anybody
Spain.
else here play Animal Crossing besides Cameron and I?
I do.
Yeah, Tom and
I
Oscar,
have
I
in the
think.
past. I have not gone to my island since like
I'm gonna say, I think I might be the only one who
summer
doesn't,
of 2020.
like at all.
I thought about getting back into it. I just haven't, and there's so much I'm sure I've missed.
I'm debating restarting my island.
What kind of island do you have?
Chaotic?
Yeah, that's actually. I was gonna turn mine into like one of the Tokyo like suburban streets. How they do like the gray tiles for road and stuff. I saw some of those like early on in the game that I thought were cool, and I was gonna do that and make like a little like arcade alleyway, and I just never got around to it. So now I have a bunch of trash piled up in one corner, like the robot and the T-Rex.
I think we're actually going to call this a stream here, because it is past 8:30.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, guys.
Alright.
Thank you.
See y'all next time.
Thanks for hunting with us, everyone. We'll do better next
Bye,
time.
guys.
We're brushing off the cobwebs.
Yeah,
Bye.
we'll get there.